Salam, namaste, sat sri akal, and yali madad, my fabulous people. I am so happy to be here on another episode of our show, Little Superstar. As you know, every week we find a child who is making waves out there in the great big world. Our superstar today is a talented Broadway actress, a model, and an aspiring singer. But wait, it doesn't end there. She is also a pageant winner. So please put your hands together and help me welcome Kiala Garcia. Put your hands together and help me welcome Kiala's mom, Christina Garcia. Little superstar, little superstar, little superstar, little superstar, little superstar, little superstar. Hello, Kiala. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling very good. I love the set. I love the space theme. It looks very colorful.
Thank you so much. How are you feeling, Christina?
I'm really excited today, and just like she said, as soon as we walked up here, it was just a fun, exciting environment.
Well, I am glad. I'm going to tell you this. I am in love with your hair and your dress.
Thank you so much.
All right, Christina. So tell me something about Kiala. How was she growing up?
Kiala is just a ball of energy. She's been that way ever since she was in my stomach. So she was bound to be something great.
All right. So a little birdie told me that you're into Broadway, and I haven't seen many kids around here into Broadway. So how did that come along?
It actually came along very well. I got a lot of solos and main characters and parts and songs and
So what were some of the parts you played in Broadway?
I play, well, right now we're doing the High School Musical, and I'm Gabriella, the main character, and in Shrek I am Pinocchio, and that really brings out all my comediness.
That's amazing. So Gabriella from High School Musical, how did you feel when you got that part?
I felt so excited. I just really wanted to get her because they said my singing voice really fit her singing voice and they sounded the same. So that's why I got the part.
Well, that probably made you really, really happy, right?
Yes.
That's a great compliment.
Thank you.
So how did you come up with Broadway for her? What made you decide that she needs to be in a Broadway team?
Well, like I said, growing up, she was always dancing, and in front of the screen, anytime she heard music or watched plays, she just got up and she was a little bit of actor, a little bit of singer, so it was just a natural decision to make when it was offered in our area.
Wow. Okay, and tell me this. I see a tiara.
Yes.
So I know you won pageants. So how many pageants have you won?
Like about 10 or 5.
10 or 5, okay. Pick one, Kiala.
Well, this rodeo pageant I was just in, I've won it 2 years in a row.
Okay.
So we do all these activities, like we go to the Pasadena Livestock Show and Rodeo, and we get in a car in the back of the truck, and we drive around in a circle through the people, and then we go out again, and we come out of the car, and we stand somewhere to listen to the national anthem.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Okay, so do you get to wave at the crowd when they're
Yes.
driving around? So how
Yes.
does that make you feel?
I mean, I kind of feel nervous, but then excited because I don't.
They're there to see you, right?
Yes.
Do you have a wave that you do when you're in that truck?
Yes, I'm like, hello.
Do you have little kids come up to you and want to take pictures with you?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. So what was that title called? It was...
She is Young Miss Pasadena Rodeo for
Okay.
2019 and 20.
Wow, Miss Pasadena Rodeo. And what other titles did she win?
Well, the previous year she was the Petite Miss Pasadena Rodeo, and she's won Supermodel for the Sunburst pageant before at state. and she's been in the Pasadena Strawberry Festival pageant. So we've done some local ones.
Wow, congratulations. How did
thank you.
pageantry come into her life?
Again, she's kind of a look at me kind of girl. And so we wanted to tunnel that energy and that focus into something productive. It helps with confidence because most of these pageants that I entered her in, they had interviews, they had talent competition segments. So it's not just all about beauty or walk or poise.
Yes.
And that just helped make her an all-around performer.
Well, what were some of the talents you portrayed when you were in these pageants?
I did singing, dancing, and modeling.
And modeling. Wow. All right. So let me ask you this. You have also modeled for several photographers. How was that experience?
It was very amazing. I got to take photos and be like the, what's it called?
The main model?
Yeah.
Right? So you were basically modeling for these photographers and they were going to promote your photos?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So tell me this. How did you feel when mommy told you that she was going to enroll you in a pageant, and how old were you?
I think I was about 4 or 3 whenever I first did my first pageant, and I lost it, but then I did the same one again, and then I won that one.
Wow. So what did you give her any sort of speech when this competition was being held? Did you tell her anything about winning or losing and how to take that?
Absolutely. She was only 3 with her first pageant, but even at that age, you have to kind of teach them how to win and how to lose.
Right.
And so told her any experience getting out there is a winning experience, and we have to be good sportsmen and just be gracious that we get a chance to do it, and also support those that win.
That's
if you
great
don't win.
advice from mommy, and sure enough, you won the second time,
Yes.
right? Wow, that's a great journey. So you told me about singing. So how did you get into singing?
I kind of just watched Katy Perry Fireworks because that was like my favorite song at that time.
Right.
And I started singing, and then over the years I got better and better. And then my mom's like, wow, you have a really good voice. And so then I started singing even more, and then I started learning other songs and starting making my own songs.
Own song. So you're also a songwriter. Wow.
Kind of, but then I don't really write them down.
Okay. It's just whatever comes to your mind. Okay, you don't write them.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you sing a little something for me today?
Yes, I'm going to sing Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra.
Okay. Stage is all yours. Go for it.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter, Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
That was so soothing to hear. That
Thank
was
you.
phenomenal. How long did it take for you to prepare?
I kind of started it whenever I found it on TikTok, and then I started learning it more, and then I got better at it. And so when Mom found out that I knew that song because it was so old, she wanted me to sing it for Little Superstars.
So, how do you feel? I'm still in shock because she sounded so perfect. Like she's taken classes for singing, has she?
She hasn't. I'm a single mom, so things are limited the way we have to get around.
Understandable.
But she's raw talent, and when she sings, I can hear something in the background, a little bluesy, a little jazzy, and I think if we develop it, it can be something.
I know exactly
really
what you're
great.
talking about because I was completely into it. So what do you do? How does this come to you? Do you watch videos and you just kind of try to pick up what they're doing?
Yes, I do. And sometimes I just sing with it whenever I know the lyrics.
Oh, okay. All right. So with Broadway, is it all about acting, or does she get opportunity to sing there on stage as well?
It's definitely mainly singing.
Okay.
And then they do the choreography behind it. So that's she does get help with
their
professional
teachers,
classes,
I guess.
Yes.
Okay. That was very nice. You are absolutely a talent ball right here.
Thank you.
Like Mommy said, you're full of energy, and that singing absolutely took me somewhere out of the space. There you go. Okay, so tell me this. If you were to be given $1 million right now today, what would you do with it?
I think I'd buy my mom a mansion.
Okay.
And then I'd buy her Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. It's okay, don't worry about it.
And then I'd buy like 1 million pets.
1 million pets?
Yeah.
So she loves pets?
She does.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no worries. So how would you describe your personality?
I'd say like, because I'm a Leo in zodiac sign.
All right.
So I'm very creative and then I'm very active. And I kind of sometimes get a little bit, what's the word?
Stubborn?
Stubborn, yes.
Okay.
And I'm very sensitive with my mad emotions.
Oh.
Because like whenever I like kind of don't get something right, then I kind of get frustrated. But then my mom like
tells you that it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Get it. Right. And that comes with Leo. Okay, tell me, do you know what sassy means?
Yes.
Do you have a sassy face?
Yeah. It's like
Oh, okay, and that sure helps you win all these pageants, right? Because it's all about being sassy and confident. All right. So it's time for a short commercial break. On the other side, we have lots more coming from Kiala Garcia. Stay tuned on our show, Little Superstars on NTV Houston.
हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार।
मनपसंद सुपरमार्केट जहां की फ्रेश वेजिटेबल्स, स्पाइसेस, फ्रोजन फूड आइटम्स आपको सबसे अच्छे प्राइस में मिलेंगी और हलाल ज़बीहा मीट भी मिलेगा। दाम मनपसंद, नाम मनपसंद, तो फिर क्यों ना जाए मनपसंद? Located at Wilcrest Drive, Houston, North Highway and William Cannon Drive, Austin, Texas. तो नाम याद रखिएगा, मनपसंद सुपरमार्केट।
59 और वेस्ट बेलफोर्ड पर है नुक्कड़ ढाबा, जहां के मशहूर जमाना बॉम्बे तंदूरी चिकन, पहाड़ी बोटी, चिकन चटपटा और बटर चिकन तो आप जानते ही होंगे। अगर आप बॉम्बे चाइनीज खाना आप पसंद करते हैं तो जरूर उनके चिकन लॉलीपॉप और चिकन चिली ट्राई करिएगा। और एनटीवी ह्यूस्टन का नाम लेने पर स्पेशल है $1.99 में कॉर्न सूप। सुबह 8 से लेकर रात के 2 बजे तक नुक्कड़ ढाबा आपकी खिदमत के लिए खुला होता है। For takeout and other inquiries, call 281-575-1178 at the corner of West Belfort and 59, Nukkar Dhaba.
शुगरलैंड की सबसे बड़ी सुपरमार्केट अलरबा वर्ल्ड फूड 61,000 स्क्वायर फीट पर फैला देसी और विदेशी शॉपिंग के लिए वन स्टॉप शॉप,
जहां ग्रोसरी से लेकर ब्यूटी सर्विसेज तक, बैंक से लेकर होम फर्निशिंग तक।
लोकेटेड इन न्यू टेरिटरी एरिया एट यूनिवर्सिटी एंड ग्रैंड पार्कवे।
ये है वन स्टॉप शॉप डेस्टिनेशन।
Alraba World Food. For more information, call Amir Ali at 512-652-8462.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. Drive the new 2020 Cadillac XT4, only $399 a month, or the new 2020 XT5, only $429 a month, both for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Or purchase the XT4 or XT5 and enjoy 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com.
हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार.
Welcome back, people. Today we have here Kiala Garcia with her mom, Christina Garcia. Kiala, it was great talking to you on the first half of the segment, but now I'm going to ask your mommy, what are some more talents that she has? Because I know she's an all-rounder. So tell me something more about her.
Well, besides just singing, dancing, and acting, she loves sports and athletics. So we're a surfing family, and she's been surfing since she can stand. That's
You've been
the biggest
surfing
thing.
since you can stand?
Yes.
That's always been a dream, but I just can't seem to grasp it. So I'm jealous. Tell me about her surfing experience. Like, I hear you say she started when she could stand, but how?
Just get the biggest, widest, longest board you can get. And so at first it's more of a belly, surf. But then she really took to the water. She always thought she was a mermaid and wanted to grow up to be a mermaid. That was her goal before.
Wow.
And so she swam like a fish and wasn't afraid. And so as soon as she got the grasp of how to balance and stand, she got up there, and it was just trial and error, and she didn't get scared.
I did see some of your videos, and I'm sure the audience can see them right now as well, that you're surfing. You look like a pro out there.
Yes. Whenever I kind of self-taught myself,
Yeah.
I was fierce and I was eager to learn how to surf.
So am I, but I just can't.
Yeah, my dad told me how to push up whenever a big wave comes, and then come back down, and he taught me how to paddle, and he taught me how to duck dive. Wow. Yes.
I really do want to see it live one day, how you surf, because
Yes.
I've never met anybody as young as you, and you're 9 years old, who can surf, because it takes people years and years of practice to be able to surf, and here you are at the age of 9, just acing everything you do.
Yes.
Little Miss Diva. Okay, and tell me more about her talents. I heard she also plays the piano.
She does. When we bought the house we moved into a few years ago, it came with a piano, and we never touched a piano or keyboard before that. And so her and her brother just kind of poked at it for a little bit. But he started playing tuba this year at school, and started to use his music on the piano, and she just kind of copycatted. And from there, she just started to really escalate in some of her skills for piano and keyboard.
She's just a self-taught person.
She is a
She
self-taught.
doesn't need any classes or training. Have you ever taken any training for any of the things you do?
Well, some, but most of them, no.
So no training for dancing, singing,
Well,
piano?
Dancing.
Okay, good. So at least some training there. Because I was starting to think you were just a magic ball right here who knows everything.
So I learned from trying to do how far I'll go from Moana, and so I looked up on YouTube. So I saw that there's this thing on Safari that it's mintmusic.com, and so I looked it up, and it had All of Me on it, which I love the song All of Me. It just shows expression and everything, and so I wanted to play All of Me and learn how to do it. So it taught me how to play All of Me.
All of Me on the piano. I wished I could hear you play live, because if it's anything as soothing as your singing, I would love to hear it.
Maybe your wish will come true today.
Really? So you have something for me?
Yes.
Is it a video, or you're actually going to do it live?
I'm gonna do it live. I'm gonna play All of Me by John Legend.
I can't wait. All right, so you'll play it right now, right here? Okay, let's go for it. You're just perfect.
Thank you.
I really have no other words. You are perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Again. That was just beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Were you nervous?
Well, kind of. But then when I started playing, it got all my nerves away.
Wow. So how did you feel while she was playing out there? Were you nervous?
I'm always nervous for her, probably more than she is, but I'm so proud. I'm a proud mama.
I bet. How do you feel when, going back to the pageant, just real quick, when she's out there on the stage performing her talent rounds and, you know, just being out there, how does it feel? Are you always biting on your nails?
I'm amazed always that she can get out there and do that, because that would never be me. She, like I said, she makes me proud, and I'm glad that she just can own herself that way.
I see that, and she's doing it very well. Okay, so Broadway, right? And I know there's a lot of stuff going on Broadway these days. And acting and singing, something, do you have a piece that you could just show me and the audience?
Yes. I actually have this one piece of Story of My Life that I sing as Pinocchio.
From Shrek?
Yes.
Wow, okay, go for it.
All fairy tale creatures have been banished from the kingdom of Duloc. All fruitcakes and freaks are hereby evicted. Dumped on a swamp. Man, I tell ya, sometimes being a fairy tale creature sucks pine sap. Life is disappointing. Whoa, is what I know. Outed by my nose, that's just how it goes. For poor Pinocchio, story of my life, always doomed to fail. Cheated by a fox, swallowed by a whale. That's the story of my life, oh yeah, that's the story of my life.
I am just amazed by the amount of talent she has in herself, and just at the tender age of 9. Wow, I wished I even had 20% of your talent. I'd be owning the world right now. So out of all the things that you can do, what's your favorite?
I really love writing.
Writing?
Yes, because it...
I didn't know. Okay, go for it.
So whenever I write, it brings out my emotions, whether I'm mad, happy, or sad. So whenever I write, it just makes me so calm that I can just be tired and go to sleep and then wake up again and then feel
So
like
what do you
nothing
write
has happened.
about? Like poetry,
So
stories?
sometimes I actually write about what happened that day, or sometimes I make fake stories.
Okay.
So I have the story named The Rug, what's it called? The Night of Halloween.
Wow.
The Wall That Ate Me.
The Wall That Ate You. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have a little fiction in there
Yes.
too. Okay.
And then I also have this story that I made into a book, and it's called The Portal.
Wow.
Yes, and I have 2 books of that, but it's like I wrote it down.
So one of these days I'm gonna call mommy when I can't sleep, and I'm gonna ask her to read a story of yours. That way it can help calm my nerves and I can go to bed easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now tell me this. You changed your voice and there was a lot of voice modulation going on there. So is it easy for you to do that?
Yes, it's actually very easy because I've been studying Shrek, and I've been actually changing my voices through every single character.
Wow. So do you practice at home?
Yes.
How many hours a day does she practice?
Probably all day. She walks and
good.
sings and dances all day long.
How do you feel when people come up to you and praise your talents and just compliment you in every way?
I feel so happy because then that just brings joy to me.
Okay, so tell me, if I was to tell you right now that we were going to take you on a vacation right after the show, where would you like to go?
I'd like to go to Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Yes.
What would you do there?
It's always been my dream to see the stars on the floor.
Okay.
And to like go see all the stuff they have there. And I'd also like to go to Japan. That's two of my options.
Okay, 2 of the options. So we will figure it out after the show. Okay, so mommy? Oh, ye wala sahi tha, sorry. Is it okay? The same question, right? Okay, so we'll pretend as if that never happened. Okay. So, if I was to take you somewhere on a vacation, you and mommy, right after the show, where would you want to go?
Either Japan or Hollywood.
Why Hollywood?
Because I've always wanted to see the Hollywood sign and the stars on the floor.
Okay, well, we will decide after the show if I can, if I want to go to Japan or Hollywood. We will figure that out. Okay, so mommy told me about surfing and how you thought you were a mermaid, or you wanted to be a mermaid when you were a baby. What do you want to be now?
I really want to be a singer, but if that doesn't work out, I want to go to the Air Force Academy and be an Air Force person.
Wow, that's completely two different options of the pole. Okay, describe the house you want to live in.
I want to live in something a bit big, but not too small.
Okay, something a bit big, but not too small. So something where you're at right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm something big, but like...
Okay,
But,
got it. So, Christina, tell me this. So I asked her, out of all her talents, what she loves the most. What do you love the most about her talents? And if you had to pick one, which one would you pick?
I think her Broadway talents. I'd like her to really, shine with that one. I think it's fun, it's theatrical, and it has the singing and dancing, so it's everything into one.
If I was to pick one, I'd pick Broadway too, because you are so magnificent.
Thank you.
Okay, tell me this. What is something that she always tells you? You know, every child has that word, a go-to word that they always say or talk about. Is there anything, a phrase that she uses?
Other than she tells me all the time she loves me, and it melts my heart. Just out of the blue, she'll run up to me and, Mommy, I love you.
That is so sweet. Wow, Kiala, I love you too. Okay, what is something that Mommy tells you all the
She
time?
always tells me that I'm her sunshine and that she'll never let anything bad happen to me.
Well, I guess that's the end of the show. We're coming close to our time. Kiala, it was a pleasure having a princess doll like you on my show today.
Thank you.
So I'm hoping your experience at the show was equally great as much as mine was.
It was one of our dreams come true. This was amazing. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. This was it for today's episode with Kiala and Christina. We will be back next week. Stay tuned on Little Superstars here with NTV Houston. You can follow us on Facebook, Little Superstars. You can also email us on littlesuperstars.ntvhouston.com. If you have a child who is as talented as Kiala, please feel free to contact us. Bye.
दिल से दिल की बातें कहते हैं, सच के साथ रहते हैं, बस आगे ही बढ़ते हैं, ना कभी किसी से डरते हैं। हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार।
रंग मस्ती के उड़ाते हैं, चमके धूम मचाते हैं, आए पढ़ने का वक्त तो रिकॉर्ड हम तोड़ जाते हैं। हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार।
Salam, namaste, sat sri akal, and yali mudad, my beautiful people. Our little superstar today is a one-boy band. He stars, edits, and produces his own videos for his very own YouTube channel. But wait, I'm not done. He learned how to dance before he could even walk. He loves to groove to his own moves. So as we can see, it's all jumbled up. All right, go ahead, Manu. Let's see. Wow. Can you show this on the camera? You don't have pressure right now, but I sure do, because after watching him do that, I really need to get my thoughts together and learn how to do this. Okay, so now you want to be a YouTuber. So you want to own a company, you want to be a YouTuber, and you also want to pursue dancing.
And you want to become a hero.
And an actor?
Little Superstars, only on NTV Houston.